Many items come to port in Duluth, but one recent one seems to turn more heads than most. Curious drivers may have noticed the large white structures on the frontage roads when driving on I-35 in Duluth. Northern News Now's Madison Green tells us what they are and why they could become a familiar sight for Duluthians in the future.
Those large tube-like structures you see driving on I-35 are actually giant wind turbines.
They are the longest blades that have ever come to the port of Duluth at 260 feet in length. So definitely eye-catching and very, very long blades for generating that green energy.
Jason Rohn with the Duluth Seaway Port Authority says turbines that size first shipped into the port last year. But smaller turbines have been arriving there for further transport since 2005. The Twin Ports has seen 5 shipments of wind turbines so far this year and are on track to see one of their highest for this kind of cargo.
The closer you can get them to their final destination on water, the more economically and environmentally efficient it is. So with Duluth being North America's furthest inland seaport, it allows all of those cargoes to be able to sail all the way through the Great Lakes St. Lawrence Seaway system, very close to their final destination.
Typically the turbines are taken by truck, but this year they will be loaded onto special train cars built to carry the long equipment.
These blades are the largest made, and so a truck is impossible to be able to carry them. So rail car is the not only easiest way to do it, it's also the least expensive way to do it, and as a matter of fact has the smallest carbon footprint.
According to Ken Bueller, the executive director of the Lake Superior Railroad Museum, one rail car will take 400 trucks off the road. However, having every option is what makes Duluth Superior the ideal import to ship the blades.
Duluth was built on the fact that there's a change in transportation. What comes in or goes out by water has to move somewhere else by rail.
Making the old expression,
where rail meets sail,
the perfect solution. In Duluth, Madison Green, Northern News Now.
Madison, thank you. Now, the Port Authority says blades are typically loaded on the rails and shipped almost immediately. They come from all over the world and then travel to different parts of North America.